The hell are you supposed to be? I'm vengeance.
How does it feel to have a car which hardly 1000 people own in this whole world? This is the Batman Edition BE6. Looks fantastic, performance fantastic, out of the world. This car has a lot of things to talk about, starting with the charging, range, acceleration, the cockpit-like cabin, and someone feature the car can drive itself in and out of the parking. A lot of features to talk about with every minute detail. Let's start the video now. Chalo. Hi Kalakar garu.
Hi, Krishna. Nice meeting you. Finally.
It's pleasure meeting you. First question.
Yeah.
How does it feel to come into the parking and to see this car in your parking, to feel 1 in 1000 people in this world to have this?
Obviously amazing and very exciting to have owned a Batman edition of the BE6. Since the time that I have taken this car, it's been like fantastic journey, and I'm loving it a lot. Every day it grows on you. A lot of features to explore, and the ride comfort, and the thrill of riding a special looking car.
What made you go for this?
So I've been thinking about taking an EV for past say 1.5 to 2 years, but then all the initial impressions and everything that we hear and read on internet about the range anxiety and how you can probably take it around only in the city, but you will be dead if you hit the highway. Those are all the apprehensions that also kept me away from the EV. But I've started researching a little bit more, and ever since the BE6 with the highest battery pack at that point in time in December 2025, I think, that came in, it kind of enthused me, BE6 and XEV9. I happened to get a test ride of both, and even did all the parking tests and everything, all done, tested, but then again this whole thing started, EVs are not reliable. There'll be some other glitches, and then I waited for a while in August, and then I was in the US business trip. My son told me that, you kind of ditched us, you made us do all the test ride, but then you didn't take an EV. Now here's a compelling offer for you. There's a Batman edition coming. So even I got enthused. So only for the Batman edition, I think that is a turning point that I was able to make my mind saying, okay, let's try it. So when I came back and I tried, and then it clocked. Out of the 2 minutes they have sold, 135 seconds they have sold 999 units. I was able to clock.
Wow.
With the fastest fingers first, one laptop, one phone, and then I was able to make payment, and then we landed. So since then, it's been a wait and watch game because it's all very secretive. The Batman edition is so premium, and then there's a lot of buzz, and finally I got it on the day of Diwali.
What was the price of this car when you bought it?
The price that this was launched was for 79 lakhs.
Ex-showroom.
Ex-showroom. Because of road tax, about 25 lakhs you will have road tax in Bangalore, in Karnataka. So it costed me 32.5, 32.3-ish.
Okay.
It will be 3 lakhs less in other states.
If I'm not wrong, after this they reduce the prices of the car?
They reduced the prices of the BE6, the normal variants, I think, because of the December sale and other stuff. And I think they also launched RAL E edition in January. I think the prices are a little bit different for that also. A little bit lesser than the Batman edition.
Still, I think you feel the exclusivity with this, so I don't think you regret the price drop.
Not at all. There are only 999 people in the world, in India, who have gotten this. So I don't have any regrets at all based on the exclusivity that I got.
If I'm not wrong, this number plate has something to do with the car?
Yes. So this is also special. So while I was clocking the transaction on the prior day, we have to select a badge number. Like this is like a kind of sports model car, right? So we have to select a badge number. So I got a thought, okay, 3, 2, 1, go, because it's a sports car. So then I made a selection of 3, 2, 1. So the badge numbers are not unique, but mine is unique.
Okay.
There are a lot of people, at least 200 people that have gone with 007, which is very general, but I got 3, 2, 1. Then I tried for this number across all the Karnataka, Bangalore areas, and I found it. I wanted to have 3210, 3210, 321 go. So this I found in K51 and I clocked it.
Wow, wow, congratulations for that. Before this car, which car did you drive?
I was driving that one,
XL6.
Maruti XL6. That's for a family car. Primarily, prior to that, I was driving a Santro, the old one, which I have driven for 15 years, and I have not let it go on because that's a good model and good material and other stuff. So I drove it for full 15 years. Then I gave it to my friend. Then I bought this one. I have actually tried few other cars, but then I like this one, and because of our Bruno there, it needed a family car. That guy needed a family car, so this is 6-seater. So I've been trying that for the past 5 years. Then I wanted to add an EV, obviously. Between me and my son, we wanted to have 2 cars. So then I made this EV purchase.
So coming from Hyundai and Maruti to Mahindra, how was the transition like? What was the difference that you found?
Hyundai is obviously very genuine and reliable, but then Hyundai cars tend to become expensive in the maintenances after like 10 years or so. That's my feeling. That was a first time driver. I haven't driven until like past 25 years. Only then I bought a car. That was the first time ownership of a car. That was very satisfying. And after that, because XL6 is a family car, that has also served me well for all even my long trips. I've clocked about 45,000 in that in 4 years, and which is modest numbers. And this one is a little real transformation. I have not been used to closed and compact sports type seatings and then that beastie look of the cars. I was not so much of a fan. Maybe it grew on me. And my son, both my sons are a major salesman for me from their side of things. So they were able to make me clock this one. I'm very happy with this one. I have not seen any single problem thus far. No glitches and other stuff that people are talking about. I think not even once, maybe just about once. That's it. That too, you have to learn a lot of features in this one. You have to operate it the correct way. If you do that one, and then I think this is a beast that you can always bank on. It can take you places. Hillocks I have driven. Off-roading I have done a little bit, not the full off-roading. It's been very satisfying to get this one, and this is definitely suited for Bangalore roads. Little bit shaky roads and all. So on both sides, if you have a nice drive, you will just enjoy the whole ride. Even if you're on a bumpy ride, you will still be insulated from those things.
So far, how many kilometers have you clocked in this?
Just about 5,000. Yeah, only one long trip, and then the rest of is nearby and then cities.
So now coming to car, you have driven Santro with certain slow pickup. XL6 also is like a family car, so it won't have this instant kick and all. From those cars coming to this, which is a beast in terms of acceleration, which is very strong.
Yeah.
What was your expectation when you got the car, when you saw the specifications versus your first experience of driving the car?
Whatever is on the specs on the car, and then out there on the internet about the speed and the pickup and all, it's totally matching in letter and spirit. I have not clocked the highest speed yet, and there is no such road to clock the 202 max speed that it has.
So far, what was your maximum speed?
I clocked about 150 somewhere.
150.
And me and my son, he would have clocked 160 max. But it's very stable.
What was your first feel when you accelerated in this?
Even in the normal mode, if you accelerate, it still gives you that thrill. And then if in the race mode, it's obviously like it's out of the world. So I have sat in a Tesla about 3 years back in the US, and then the thrill that I got in my friend's car, and he demoed me the speed and all, that exact thrill I got it over here on this car.
Wow.
Nothing less than that. So it's like always like you just take off.
Now keeping our enthusiast side slightly aside, just to bring some logic into it, acceleration is fantastic, but do you recommend someone doing that on Indian roads? Is that safer, or is it something like, yes, you have the power, but try to use it wisely?
You have to obviously be very responsible with this car. The power on this one, I heard, even I experienced that you can't tame this one. This is a beast. The instant pickup that you get with this car is insane. You got to be very responsible, and especially on Indian roads. And unless you are in a racetrack kind of, the formal racetrack kind of thing, which Mahindra has a racetrack. I just missed a event Otherwise, I would have gone there. A lot of my other Batman colleagues, my friends have gone there and experienced the 202.
The one in Chennai?
The one in Chennai. They invited the Batman community. I was not able to go there. But don't try that extreme speeds or instant pickups and all anywhere inside the city roads. It's very, very, very unsafe to do because you never know what object comes in your way. Try it only in certified racetracks or maybe very, very free highways. And don't clock more than the speed limits that are there.
Yeah.
You will definitely be caught.
So that said, where do you use this car right now? What is the primary use of this car while you have a family car?
So my family car now it's not been used much. I'm using this mostly for my city drive and office rides and all.
Okay.
And all other nearby sightseeing places about 100 kilometers, 200 kilometers, and then for long drives definitely. Long drives I have been on a 2000 kilometer ride down south, Kanyakumari, Trivandrum, Tekkady and all, and I have had no problems with finding charging stations. There are plenty and more than what you want. I plan to clock more long rides. I'm just been stuck with my son's education, otherwise I would have gone on even more longer rides.
So you went on long drives through the Club Mahindra or just random public chargers which you find on the way?
Many chargers are there. So I have been using the EV Joints charger and the charging app, and then the Plug Share, and then few other integrator apps. Mahindras I have not used much. I have used Geon and then Charge Zone. I have found it in almost every place that I have been on the highways and in the hotels that I stay. If you just do a planning of about 30 minutes, you are sorted. You don't have to be worried about range and other stuff. In South India, there are lots and lots of charging stations. Maybe in the north, a little bit less.
Okay, just to get a sense about the acceleration, when you go onto the highways, do you feel the urge to just press the throttle more? Or is it tough to hold it? No, just relax with them.
EVs are in a way that you have advantages and disadvantages. The more you kind of keep throttling and then have more pressure on the tires, and then the tires might wear out if you have sudden accelerations way too much. You will obviously have the urge. But then you also look at the surroundings, the traffic, how it's going. And Indian highways are also not safe. There is a car that can anyway will stop right in front of you, but then it can handle. The ABS and all that jazz and all the stuff, it will handle. And if you put all the ADAS features, it might handle much more than required. But there's a balance over there. ADAS for India is still not invented, right? So the technology is yet to be invented. Lots of AI need to come in there. But I do get that urge, and I do a sober drive. I do some spirited drives. When I have to clock some speeds, but within speed limits. Good that some highways are upgraded to 120 kilometers speed. I think the Hyderabad highway, the outer ring road is the one such, which I have not been yet to Hyderabad. I get that urge, but then I kind of control and drive responsible, because pumping it up is very easy. It's a split second. It just takes a second. But then driving responsibly is a lot more important than you always having to drive. Keep pumping.
You were referring about this car being your primary car now for your long drives.
Yeah.
And there is a saying which a lot of EV car people say, that an EV will start as a secondary car, but before you realize it grows up to be your primary car, replacing your ICE vehicle.
Correct.
How did that turn out with you?
More on the economics, right? And then more on the ride quality also that I have. All the bumpy roads and then traffic-ridden roads that we have in Bangalore and city roads, I get a little bit more mileage or range on the traffic, right? Because of the regeneration, first, second, third, or auto. There are 5 modes in this one. 1, 2, 3, auto, and then you have a single pedal. A single pedal also gives a little more higher range. So that's how this one grew to be a first preference now, instead of the ICE, which is now like very, very less, right? You hardly get a single digit mileage. And maintaining that ICE with the petrol variations that you would have is going to be a killer for now. So I found this one more economical, and then ride quality is being very good, far better than any other ICE vehicles. The sound, the insulated cabin, all that is kind of growing on me. And then now this has become almost like within a week or two, this became my primary car.
Just slightly extending on that and double clicking on that, will it make sense to go for an IC vehicle of same car at a lesser price, for example, Tata Punch, for example, to make it simple.
Okay.
Will it make sense to go for a Punch IC vehicle at 6 lakhs and then you save on that 5 lakhs upfront, or it makes sense to go for 11 lakh Punch, hoping that long-term saving will be there?
Two dimensions. If you care for reducing the urban pollution and being a responsible citizen, and you have access to good, obviously good quality power, and your load is suggesting or supporting your house load is suggesting, go for an EV. It may not still make economic sense, but then to be a responsible citizen for reducing the urban pollution, you may want to go for EV. Otherwise, if you're totally looking at economy only, I still beats it. I believe there are lots of theories that people are saying even on the highways, the diesel vehicles that give a little bit more mileage are still definitely beating the EVs on the range. There are also dimensions. Shh. Okay, done. Chup, chup, chup. Chup. That guy's a rival.
As a rival.
They both are of similar age in the layout, so he dominates. Other guys are friendly with him.
Macha cut, Macha. Is your back pain okay?
Yeah.
Okay, then pause.
Stay there. Good boy. Okay. You can meet him. Okay, you can meet him. Okay. That's my Batmobile. This is the Batmoon. Bruno. Okay.